Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His line against Justin Verlander comes in with 16 base hits in 56 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground-out victim. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Haniger takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he is in there. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Healy is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .375 hitter. Ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another full count offering on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
0-1's the count.
Paxton comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 call. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .320 hitter. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that's through for a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Here now it's Mike Zunino.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Healy. Seager at second with 2 down. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So striding in, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 7.
Right fielder.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Fouled off. Paxton peers in. 1-2 on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nelson Cruz.
Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. And that's the third out. Settling in now, George Springer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
George Springer.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scored. Evan Gattis now standing in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fouled away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy.
A swing and a miss. That standing in, Kyle Seager as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Here now it's Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Striding in.
Off the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Reddick is 6'2" and bats left but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Paxton steps into his windup, 1-1 on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First pitch of the at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Now the pitch. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now. Now to the plate, George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. A little low. It's 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's a .333 hitter. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
Threw it right past him. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he struck him out. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 0-1 the count. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 down. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now for the Mariners, D. Gordon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Line drive, base hit. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. Bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way from Verlander. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Alex Bregman will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the...
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
After short for Segura. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 5. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ground ball right side. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Evan Gattis now standing in. Last time through was a base hit. Sean Armstrong takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time. So digging in now, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Kyle Seager.
Tony Sipp been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Missed with a slider. Sipp playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next for Seattle, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Into the box now, Denard Span. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Gurriel is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Ryan Healy. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Colin McHugh enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Right side. And Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll see what he can do.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ripped down the line. There is Seager. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Martin Maldonado. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Still only 1 out in the inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him to go down swinging there. George Springer takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Jose Altuve stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon is there, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Henniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Big spot. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.